here locally. Today's election day, if you haven't heard, but we're packing races not only here locally, but across the country. One of those places that we have an eye on, Pennsylvania. And joining us here on the program, Alana Holliday, a fellow for the Center for Civic Response and Leadership at Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Alana, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I do want to ask, there are a lot of first-time voters, a lot of young people hitting the polls. How is your organization helping those young voters and folks in general in the community get out to vote?
Yeah, of course. So here on campus at Millersville, we've been doing a lot of tabling around the academic buildings and at campus events. So we've just been trying to make sure people are registered, that people had a plan to vote, knew where they were registered, and that they were turning out to show up at the polls today.
So big races there because a lot has been said about even though not even just this year, in the past couple of years, you talk about judges, right? And so voters today will decide whether three justices who were elected as Democrat keep their seats for another 10 years. It really will determine the political makeup of the court. Can you explain this issue to our viewers here in Charlotte?
Yeah, sure. So in Pennsylvania right now, there are a number of justices that are up for retention. People can only vote yes or no. There are no parties listed on the ballot, just names. And with a simple yes or no vote, if the overwhelming majority is yes, then the justices will remain in their seat. And if the majority says no, then there will be another election to fill those seats.
So a thing that is not it's not a new thing. I think young people, college students, have always been involved in politics, but I think after the 2024 presidential election, and even leading up here now to this off-year election, you talk about new political clubs that have been popping up on campuses nationwide in recent months. Are you seeing that there?
Yeah, we've definitely seen on both sides of the aisles new organizations come up on campus. As the Center for Civic Responsibility and Leadership, we are focused on providing all students with resources to exercise their voice and their opinion. So we have seen different organizations on campus that push for different agendas, and it's really cool to see people be passionate, but we're mostly here just to make sure that people are informed about the elections and know that their voice matters regardless of where they stand as far as ideology.
I would say here in Charlotte, a big issue has been public safety, right? A lot of people have been talking about public safety and then transit on top of that. What are students interested in? What are they talking about?
Yeah, I think definitely on college campuses, you see a lot of discourse about some of those big issues that we hear about on a national level, like abortion or marijuana legalization, and other issues that the courts have weighed in on, especially as far as like this election being a judicial retention one. I think we see a lot of students being passionate about the different issues that um, the courts are often making decisions to help decide.
One final question before I let you go. Any challenges that you face? I know political climate is tense, but what are some of the challenges that you're facing?
I think the biggest challenge is that a lot of students seem to just be turned off of politics in general. They don't like all of the discourse, all of the noise, and all of the fighting that political conversation seems to cause. So, therefore, they don't want to participate. I've spoken to many people who just don't believe that their vote matters and therefore they don't want to exercise it, which makes me sad because I obviously think we should all vote. But I think it's navigating those challenges as far as polarization and making students feel comfortable to ask questions, do research, and engage in discussions with people, even if they're difficult or painful at times.
Yeah, that's such a great perspective there, Alana Holiday. Thank you for your time. Be safe out there. I know today is a busy day, but again, thank you for taking time to be on Live Impact News.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.